What's good with y'all, man? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. You already know I just got done with the gym, man. Got a good little chest day in with some cardio. So we got a few things to catch up on today. So this one says James Gunn Superman. Or James Gunn Summer of Superman canceled. How was it profitable? It's some interesting details coming out, especially with Marvel. But we'll talk about that a little bit after this we get into this article. So it says, sorry, folks, Warner Bros. Has officially canceled the Summer of Superman. And the big question remains, if the movie was supposedly profitable, why kill the campaign? Multiple reports, including My Insider's Variety and later Forbes, pegged the budget of Superman around $350 million. Now, an opinion piece at Forbes suddenly claims the opposite, insisting the movie made money. At this point, Forbes feels like comic book movie, where anyone can publish whatever they think. Even if Superman pulled in some revenue, studios don't make blockbusters just to break even outside theaters. The theatrical run is the signal of the audience interest, and clearly, audiences weren't into it. Dwayne Johnson tried the same spin with Black Adam. Oh, the irony. How'd that work out? Which Black Adam was by far a better movie than Superman. And didn't Black Adam not play in China? If Superman was truly the big gun supporters claim, then Warner Bros. Would have locked in another Summer of Superman for 2027 without hesitation. They didn't. Instead, the same studio scheduled Minecraft sequel only 2 weeks after Gunn's Man of Tomorrow. The Minecraft, I cannot read today. The Minecraft sequel will take a premium screens, the IMAX slots, the Dolby rooms, everything you give to a top tier blockbuster. And that's before factoring in the rest of 2027 summer competition. Quick, somebody go ask Gunn on Threads why WB did that. When a studio positions one of its own franchises directly against another, it's because one is performing and one isn't. The message is obvious. Superman wasn't profitable. Minecraft was, and WB wants to ride that summer wave. The Summer of Superman is officially over. And that is the article, ladies and gentlemen. So my whole thing with this, we actually did a video about James Gunn Superman and the profitability on it. Maybe I'll post a link so you guys can go watch it if you didn't see it. But I asked Grok, by the basic numbers that we all have, if you look up the numbers of James Gunn Superman, and it even came up with that the movie was negative 42 million. It flopped in the theaters. Now, this is the kicker. So recently, the real budget came out for Deadpool and Wolverine. And that budget was, I think it was like what, 547 million. When they said it had a what, $200 million budget. Now, see, this is the interesting thing with these studios. They said that James Gunn's Superman had a budget of 225 million. You pull up those Ohio State tax documents, it is much higher than that. The point of me saying all this is, I think the numbers are actually a little bit higher. You can't believe what these studios tell you, because everybody thought Deadpool and Wolverine was operating off a $200 or a 200 million budget, but it was really 547 million. So that goes to show you that these studios do not tell the truth about the numbers. So I do believe that James Gunn's Superman is much higher than that 225 million budget, because it was also reported that the marketing was higher and the budget was higher, but they have came out to say that it wasn't. So is that really the truth? In time will tell, but I don't think that's the truth. I think that the budget is much higher than what they said. But like I said, that's my opinion, and we will see. Look, time tells everything, man. Deadpool and Wolverine came out what, a couple years ago, and we just now got the budget information on that. So in time, we will find out the real budget of James Gunn's Superman. Now, when it comes to the audiences, nobody's rocking with Superman. There's a small minority of people rocking with James Gunn's Superman. It's just that simple. Nobody is really that interested in seeing Superman get kicked in the nuts. Nobody is interested in seeing Superman say, "Where's my dog?" Nobody is interested in seeing Supergirl travel the galaxy to celebrate her 21st birthday. Nobody is interested in that. It sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. Nobody is interested in Lex Luthor throwing a temper tantrum because he doesn't get his way and he throws his pencils on the ground and then and tells his employees to pick it up, and they do, and then he throws it on the ground again and tells them to pick it up. Nobody is interested in this type of story. It's stupid, it's dumb, it's corny, it's cringy, it's dumb. Nobody is interested, and that is why the movie flopped at theaters. That is why Creature Commandos has not charted. That is why Peacemaker, I guess it charted one time now, but they failed to show the minutes watch, and it was the very lowest of all of them. Nobody is interested in this universe. Nobody. It's like 10 of you. And I know, and I'm playing. I know it's more than 10 of y'all, but I'm just being sarcastic. I know some of y'all out there are going to take that real serious. 10 of us? No, there's 20. I know it's a little bit more, y'all, but it's a minority of people who want the James Gunn's universe. Literally. They've been begging people to buy the merchandise. They've been begging people to buy the VOD and rent it. They have been begging with all the sales that came out. Toys on clearance. They put the VOD and stuff on sale like 3 times. It's crazy. My local Walmart, I always go up there and I always go to the men's section and I always go to electronics. What do you know? The Superman DVD rack is full. Superman t-shirts are always full. They don't ever, I don't think I've ever seen it low. I've seen maybe a shirt or two gone, but that is it. I've never seen that thing low at all. And I go to Walmart almost every day, sadly, but I do. But it is what it is. Nobody's interested. We want the Snyderverse back. That is quality entertainment. That is what everyone wants. And well, I'm not gonna say everyone, but it's what majority of us wants. Men lie, women lie, numbers do not lie. James Gunn Superman failed in theaters, 42 million right now, until that actual budget comes out, and then we're gonna see the real failure of how much higher it could be. But excuse me. What else can we say, man? Insanity is repeating the same thing over and over, expecting results. I don't think Man of Tomorrow is even gonna do good. We know Supergirl's about to flop. Superman flopped and it had 19 characters. Supergirl is up next. Yes, I like Jason Momoa. Yes, I am interested in seeing Lobo, but I am not gonna support this movie in theaters. I'm not. I'll wait for it to come to VOD. I may be rented, or maybe I'll wait till it comes to HBO Max, because you never know. The movie might do so poorly that they put it out on streaming so fast. Because remember, Superman went to digital real quick. What was it, like a month, like 35 days or something like that? I can't remember the exact number, but it was around that time frame or something like that. But it is what it is, man. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, man, I will catch you guys in the next one. 100,000 subscribers is ground time. Let's get it.